Hello and welcome to the Dragonfly Cottage. Okay, this is going to be a general reading for Virgo for the month of May 2023, and as with all of the monthly readings, this is just a general reading, so please just take what resonates with you for that one. So Virgo, let's see what we have happening, and also please just comment below and let me know where it is that you how it is that you found this reading. I always like to know where my audience is coming from. Okay, so with our monthly read for the month of May, we're going to be starting off, I always start my general reads off with a foundation spread of the oracle cards, and then we layer up with the tarot cards after. Okay, and we'll be doing a four pillar with our current energies, our past influences, future guidance, and our hidden messages. Okay, so for Virgo, let's see what's coming in for Virgo. For our current energies, we've got the grandmother's magic, I comfort you. So what I'm feeling here is that there is a very, very strong older feminine energy. Now that doesn't have to mean that it's somebody within your bloodline, like that it's a blood relative as a grandmother or a great aunt or something like that. It's just an influential feminine energy that's been around for a long time, whether or not it's just been around for this lifetime with you, or whether and that energy is the older energy, or whether this is a feminine energy that's traveled with you through your different lifetimes as you've come through. So that's for the current energies, and I'm feeling I'm going to be drawn back to that card later on in the reading, so we'll just keep going through with here. So the past influences, we have the Time Guardian, and you have time. So what I'm feeling from here is that there's been quite a lot of rushing that's been happening. You've been on some very, very strict deadlines. You've been scrambling a lot in the past, and what you're going to find moving into the future is that that's all going to calm itself, and you're going to feel as if you've got a lot more time to spend on what it is that you desire to spend your time on. There's going to be a real slowing down. The momentum's going to be a lot slower. Okay, for our future guidance, we've got Bridget, and we are one. And this is all about bringing all of that energy, like you're slowing this energy down, you're bringing it all together so that you're going to be working just on the one goal. You're not splintering yourself around all over the place. You're just going to be focusing on one thing. Okay, and our hidden messages, Chimera, the web of all life. So there's going to be some information delivered to you, and it's going to be coming in little bits and pieces, like it's going to be hand-picked from different areas, and then you're going to be just getting a lot of little bits of information, and then it's all going to come together as one whole that you're going to understand once you've got all of the information. Okay, so let's get a few clarifying from the tarot, and we'll see. Oh dear, wow, we've got some stuff coming out here. Okay, we've got the Chariot, the Magician, Three of Cups, Two of Wands, Emperor, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Chariot, this is all full steam ahead. You're definitely driving and moving in the right direction. I can see that there has been some you've been a bit unsure as to which way you need to point, which direction you want to go in. But what I can see here is that you're going to be guided in the right direction, and it's going to be full steam ahead with that once you've got yourself lined up and you're ready to go. and that's going to be happening quite soon. But just listen to those energies that are coming through. And with the Magician, so the Magician is actually the first teacher that the Fool comes along in the tarot story, and he gives the Fool all of the different elements that he needs for his journey. So he gives him all of the different elements, and he starts to teach him how to use those 4 elements, which are the Wands, the Cups, the Swords, and the Pentacles. And so this is a great card at a new beginnings. And then that's exactly the same as the Chariot is a very good card to pair up here, because you're going to be given everything that you need to start your new journey and to propel yourself forward with that. The 3 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Emperor, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the 3 of Cups. Cups in tarot is a water sign, and it's all about the emotions and just making, keeping everything in check. And 3 is about beginnings of achievement. So again, all of these flipped out on your current energies, and so I'm feeling that there's a very, very, very strong message coming through here, that you are listening to what you need to be listening to, and you are steering yourself in the right direction. There's going to be a few emotions welling up as you sort of step forward, but it's all going to work out for you. 2 of Wands, so we've got Wands, which is all about taking action and your spirituality. So as you move forward, you're going to be working more on your spirituality. And 2 is about balance. So you're going to be balancing out your spirituality and your work life. I can see that there's going to be, from what I can feel, is that in the past it's all been about work, and you've really sort of let things slip away with the spirituality. And now what the energies are telling me is that it's now time for you to start reinvesting in that spirituality, for yourself, like reinvesting for yourself for that spirituality. And that's going to help you as you propel yourself forward. The Emperor. So the Emperor is another teacher that the Fool comes along during his journey, and the Emperor teaches the Fool all about the masculine side of authority, and he's also a spiritual teacher as well, and he teaches the spirit about he teaches the Fool about using authority, but in a way that you get results, that you don't have to be over the top and overbearing and loud and physically like strong, as in the physical sense, but you use that what would we say, you use that energy, that power, in the right way. You don't use it to intimidate or to belittle. You use that strength, and you show people that you are strong, and that you are someone that they can come to for guidance as well. So it's all about embracing the masculine, strong energy of the spirit. And Ace of Pentacles. So Ace again is all about new beginnings, and Pentacles is the earthly, the assets. Everything that is on the earthly plane, like your finances, your home, all assets, anything that you own. And so what I can see here is that with all of everything that's coming out, you're definitely going to be going into a new, stepping off an old path onto a new path, and it's going to be better for you. There's going to be it's going to be a lot more rewarding. There's going to be you'll be able to actually physically see the benefits of stepping into that new path. And always remember that to take guidance from spirit as you work through this, because it's going to be quite new and foreign to you, and so you want to make sure that that you tap into the spirit realm and ask for guidance, because with the universe and spirit, everyone's looking for your best interest. Okay, so what have we got from past influences? Okay, well, this is interesting. Seven of Swords, the Moon. Okay, what I can feel here is that in the past there has been a shadow that's been over you, and you have been walking in the shadow, and so now it's time for you to come out from that shadow. You've been tiptoeing through situations and through life, and so you've just been like on a snail's pace for yourself, but you've been very, very busy and active for everybody else. So that is where this energy came from, that you have time. So for yourself, you were sort of putting yourself behind everybody else, and now it's time to put you in front. So you've still, what I'm getting here is that you still have, and you will have enough time and energy to get everything accomplished for everyone else. But you just need to take that extra bit of time, carve out that bit of time through the week just for you. And even though I can see that you've been tiptoeing in the shadows behind for yourself, I think it's very conflicting, because we've got the Chariot that you're going to be going full steam ahead, but I'm still feeling that there's still something you need to work on spiritually. There's still some feelings. I can feel some energy of something holding you and pulling you down, and you need to deal with that. You need to work out what that is that's actually pulling you back at the moment. Okay, so the Seven of Swords. Now, so swords in tarot is all about the intellect. So it's all about making sure that you have a clear mind, and that you're going to be strategizing. Oh, my puppy dog's barking at something out there. Strategizing as you work forward. And actually, I just got the message then. Because you've been so used to doing everything for everyone else, it's all going to be new for you. So you're going to have to work out some new programs or habits or routines, so that you spend time for you. That's what I've got from the Seven of Swords. And so 7 is about reflection. So you're going to be spending a little bit of time really working out the best plan for you, so that you can use all of this, because you're going to be getting a lot of downloads coming through in May. You're going to be getting a lot of information coming through about how you can propel yourself forward. The Four of Pentacles. So Pentacles again is all about the earthly, the earthly plane. The finances, the assets, the jobs, all that sort of thing. And Fours is all about stability. So this is for your past influences. So from what I can feel is that you have set yourself up in such a way that you are comfortable, so that you've got a little bit of wriggle room there if something happens, if for some reason something happens to your income, or like if there's an accident or your car breaks down or something, you have got that little bit of fallback there that you have set yourself up for. And so I think the message that's coming through here is always remember to keep yourself in that position. So just make sure you do have that little bit of savings or something, as a fallback in case something happens. Okay, so now we're moving on to the future guidance. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the Empress. Interesting. The Empress has come up when we had the Emperor. Okay. So the Knight of Pentacles. So Pentacles again, we're still with the earthly, the assets, the money, finances, the work, all of that. And 8 is about recognition, a positive change and movement. So this is for our future. So what I can see here is that there isn't going to be any unexpected surprises for you with your finances or your income. So that's really good, that everything's going to be working okay for you. You're not going to be all of a sudden waking up and not having a job or something like that. We've got the Four of Swords. Swords is an air sign, and it is, like I said before, all about the intellect and so working out strategies and plans. And 4 is stability. So we had the 4 over here with the Pentacles, was it? We had the 4 somewhere we were working through. Oh, maybe oh, I got that wrong. Okay, I thought we had a 4 there before. Okay, so we're working through with a plan and making sure that everything is in place there. And the Empress is the feminine of the the partner to the Emperor. And the Empress is all about spirituality, and she's like a mother figure, a grandmother figure, all about nurturing and caring for you. So you're going to have a lot of support as you move forward, and this really complements our foundation card that we had here for the Grandmother's Magic. So this is a really good card to reassure you that you're going to be having lots and lots of protection, and someone, there's going to be a universe and spirit is going to be looking over you and making sure that everything is okay. So that's a really comforting. So we'll move on to our hidden messages. And this is where I said earlier that you're going to be getting lots of little bits of information coming through. And once you've got everything, once you've got all of the signals and all of the notes and all of the messages that have come through, then it will all make sense for you. So 10 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. Okay, so 10 of Cups. Okay, so 10 is all about completion, completion with abundance. So it's like at the ending. Okay, so at the ending of a completion, and Cups is the emotion. So I'm thinking what's going to happen is, as you work through the month of May, you're going to be getting all these little snippets of information coming to you, and this is a reassurance to me that you are actually going to be working on whatever it is that's still holding you back spiritually and emotionally. Throughout the month of May, you're actually going to once and for all tackle whatever that is that has emotionally been holding you back. And you're going to find that once you start working on that, it's going to be completed very, very quickly, and you're going to actually be able to move on. It's going to be like a big weight's going to be lifted off your shoulders. And there'll be lots of little reassurances through the month that you are doing the right thing with that. The 5 of Pentacles. So Pentacles again is all the earthly, the finances and assets and things like that. And 5 is instability and expansion. So what I can feel here is that there's going to be some movement away from some ownership of some assets, or possibly you're going off in a tangent from a current position that you're in. You're not going to be finding yourself in any financial difficulty, but there's going to be a change, and it's going to be just the slightest change that is going to be coming through. And there is going to be, you're going to be given a choice as to what to do, which path you go down. And if you read the messages correctly through the month of May, you will make the right decision as you move forward with that. Okay, we've got the 3 of Swords. So again, Swords is to do with the intellect and the working out a plan, and 3 is the beginnings of an achievement. So what I can see here is this really is falling back on the 10 of Cups. Once you work through these, whatever it is that's been holding you back, so that you haven't been able to serve yourself to the best of your ability, once you work through that and you come out the other side of that healing, that is when you're going to be finding that you are on the right path for where you're going to be going. So I think the biggest thing to take away from this reading is going to be just to really listen be on the outlook for seeing those little messages that come from universe through the month, and acting on those and listening to those, and really taking, and the big thing that I'm getting is really take the time to develop your spirituality through this month of May. Like really work out, you know, what it is that you want to do, whether you want to start meditating, you want to start yoga, you want to start working with crystals, you might want to start working with cards, just something that you can, so that you yourself, and this is to do for you, not that you are helping other people, that can come later, but this is so that you can tap in to and connect with your own spirituality. Okay, so I hope that's helped some of you for the month of May, and I'll see you all next month in June.